Hi everyone. Sorry, I'm still, I've added some new things and I'm still figuring out how it works. So, sorry for the late start. I'll have to stop that so that it doesn't automatically start playing again. Um, as you can see, I've added some new stuff, some Halloweenish type stuff. Um, it was hard finding, I couldn't decide about the point icons and stuff because I like a bunch of different stuff and I don't want to be locked into just either book stuff or Lego stuff for like the screen icons and intro screens and stuff. So I found this one for free at I forget where. But it added some things and then I found some other stuff somewhere and then I made some of the stuff myself. But hopefully you're enjoying the different things. And I've also put those like command prompt thingies in. No problem, Cass. Happy to help. You've helped me so much. This is my first stream as an affiliate today, so that's exciting. Today we're doing part 1 of the Land Rover build, which you can't see. So, the whole box anyway. This is what we're building today. This will be a 2-part because it's got like 15 bags. And I'm not that patient to build it all in one stream. It would be a long stream. So, this has 2,336 pieces, it says, which is pretty cool. I like these bigger cars. I just found a random big piece. Oh, there. A bag of tires. Okay. Let's tuck this box in. So, how has everybody been this week? We're still trying to get some stuff worked out, but it's been going good this week. Today is my 15th wedding anniversary. It's hard to believe it's been that long, but it has. So, here's hoping the rest fly by just as fast. Has anybody been up to anything interesting? Let's throw those back in there. I'm for sure going to do at least bags 1 through 7, but I don't know if I'm going to do 8 as well. So I'm just trying to get rid of everything after 8 off the table for sure. Bag 1, bag 3, bag 9, bag 14. So, oh yes, and I added Pokemon to the fun. So if you have been playing that Pokemon game on everybody else's stream, you can maybe attempt to keep playing it on mine. I'm going to put these tires off to the side here. I've added channel points and the sound, not sound commands because I don't want to, they don't make a sound, but like the prompts when you exclamation point whatever, so you can attempt to figure out what those are if you want to. Ooh, these bags are taking up more space than I thought they would. Okay. And it has stickers as well. I always feel like the stickers don't, like I'm not fantastic at stickers. But just like some of the other ones we've done, or if you've done them, it has like little information about like Land Rover through the years and about how this designer came up with designing this set and what led him to want to make one of these sets. So we will start and see how far we get. This took up more room than I had anticipated. It had like a buddy bag, a big bag, and 2 baby bags inside. Lots of pieces for this first bag. Oh, and then a bag of tools. It has like a little drill and a wrench and an oil can and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to leave that in a closed bag for now, so that way I don't accidentally lose any of those. I'm so excited. I already have one subscription to my page. Thank you so much to Tyranny for subscribing. I'm excited for this new next step in this Twitch journey. It shows bags 1 we'll make kind of like accessories for the Range Rover, and then bags 2 through 11 are like the foundation of the car, and then 12 through 15 are like exterior pieces on the car and like combining everything together. Okay, we're gonna make a jack for the car, like to jack the vehicle up first. Oop, that's not the piece I thought it was. There we go. Okay. So hopefully you guys I also started, now that I'm affiliate, there will be ads to the channel. I'll try to give you a heads up when they're gonna happen, and I'll try to refrain from talking. I have them at like the lowest and least often amount, so hopefully the prospect that there's now ads in the channel doesn't send you away. Okay, where is this piece? I always feel like when I have this much trouble finding a piece, chances are it's right in front of me and I'm just not seeing it. There's one of them, maybe in this pile. Darn, it just does not want to be found. And then it makes me feel like I'm going a little crazy. Oh, also a new brick take apart. Ah, there it is, hidden underneath another piece. I don't remember if I put my sound down or not. Nope, I had forgot, so it's a good thing I double checked. So that's kind of what it looks like now. Okay, another one of these. Okay, now it wants us to build something else. So we'll set that to the side. This week I've had sick children, one Wednesday and then the other yesterday. But look, I don't want to say luckily, but both were just like 24-hour bugs. I think it really is from camping over the weekend. Like their allergies flared up and then led to not feeling well. But like I said, just a 24-hour bug and bounced back, so that's good. Okay. And we're going to take this and slide it over this. And this piece. And this piece. Oh, on the top here. Okay, and now basically you should be able to go up and down. But it doesn't oh, it will stay. So if you go like this, but then you pull down, it will stay at that level. So that's pretty cool. It works. So that's our little car jack. Like I said, because I did play around with stuff, if something seems off or not right, don't hesitate to say anything. Maybe I messed up a setting somewhere. Looks like we're building an engine now, which is pretty cool. Okay, 2, 3, 4. And I keep trying to remember to look up and check for chat, either on my computer or here on the phone. Sometimes it's a little easier to see it on the phone, but I try to remember to look up, or else I worry that I'll get caught up in the building and then completely forget about the chat. Nothing crazy planned for the weekend, but how about everybody else? Anybody have anything fun prepped for the weekend or that you're looking forward to? Oh, more hot dogs. Okay, let's see. And I know right now I've been trying to stream, well, I just added the third day in, but to stream like Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. But next week I may have to have it Wednesday, Friday, Sunday because I have an appointment during the week, or on Tuesday during the day, I should say, that I'll have to go to. And I'm not sure how long it'll take, or I can try to stream like Tuesday evening. But so that's the options. I can either stream Tuesday evening or Wednesday instead of Tuesday. Okay, so that's how these pieces turned out. But on the thing, try to get these on there right. Okay, yeah. That's how they want them. Maybe not. There's not like an excellent view. I'm gonna guess like that though. Anyway, on there, that's how they look. Like they're pieces of the engine coming up. Basically, same thing on the other side. I don't know why they didn't just have me make 4 of them right off the bat. Two more hot dogs are hidden somewhere. Oh, there we go. Has anybody been watching anything interesting on TV? I know on Netflix, if you like, of course, now I have a brain fart and I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look it up. Of course, like I said, a brain fart and I can't remember. But the one show I just watched on Netflix just released part 1 yesterday. Oh, okay. They're not supposed to be perfectly matched. But yeah, so I started back at the beginning because they're so long in between, and I just like the show. Okay, so there, now it's on both sides, and now you, well, attempt to straighten them out a little bit, but then you, why is this not working? It does not want to rotate. There we go. Probably because it's not on there very well. But anyway, they want you to rotate those pieces up like this. Now let me straighten some of them out. I got a little twisted while I was trying to force it up. That's how it looks now, instead of being down to the sides. That's pretty cool. I'm not really sure what the engine should look like in real life, so I can't tell you how accurate it is, but okay, now we're building what is probably, I'm gonna guess, a piston or something like that, or maybe like the oil or gas kind of thing in the car. Let's see. This. And you. Ah, there you are. Okay. Okay, want this like this. And this is the little part we just built. and it just went right there on front. Okay, now we need this. And 2 of you and 1 of you. If I can pick it up. And you. Okay, so we're going to put the circle just right here on front, and then this part here. I love how detailed they get the all these little pieces that you wouldn't even think of inside an engine, you know. You're like, oh, just slap a couple bricks together and you put it inside the car and nobody's looking at it. But they get really detailed on even the engine. I love it. I have several different cars that run along this same type. I have like a farm truck, and then it has like seasonal things you can display. I just put them all in there, but that you can change out with the seasons. And then I have a Fiat, a double-decker British bus, a Porsche, a Vespa, 2, as I kindly refer to them, shaggin' wagons, the VW buses, and a VW Bug. And then I have this one, and they just came out with a Corvette not too long ago. That's on my wish list. Oh, looked at the wrong one for 4. Okay. So, working on the engine some more. Oop. No, I think I did that right. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. And this is, oh, it said there will be an ad in a little over 30 seconds. So this is what this piece looked like. And then it is going to go like this right here on the side where these are sticking out. And just kind of hang out there. And basically we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So hopefully by the time the ad is over, you won't really have missed anything. Oh, there's the other one. So this, only 2 and 4, okay. Okay, it says you should be back from ad. You didn't miss anything because it took me a minute to find those pieces. The ad was really over before I even got this, but hopefully that worked out okay. Okay, now we're going to stick this on the other side of the engine. It basically looked the same as the other side. And then we're going to fold them up. Okay, that's looking more like an engine. But yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Okay, and now that's the finished part of the engine. Looks pretty cool. We'll set that up there with the jack. Now we're building like a pickaxe, a shovel, a hammer, an axe, just a straight up axe. These are like little tools that'll go on the side of the Range Rover or on the hood, whatever, because you know, off-roading, all kinds of stuff like that. Tools you might need. So here's your pickaxe. Oh shit! Woo! Just scared the crap out of me. I was not prepared. I was so not prepared for that sound. And I was talking to myself basically, and then crazy subscribed and just scared the bejesus out of me. Oh Lord, I bet that looked hilarious on screen though. Woo. I'm just sitting here in my own little world. Thank you, Crazy, for the subscribe. Thank you so much. Oh, now that I scared myself senseless, I will have to turn down that volume because I was not prepared for it. Let's see. Oh, I am sure you thought it was hilarious that I jumped sky high. Okay, now where's the piece I'm looking for? Well, I hope you got your... I'm sure that made your day. I'm happy that I did something funny for you. No, I'm definitely turning it down because I totally was not prepared for how loud it is in the headphones. It scared the bejesus out of me. Okay, there's the piece I'm looking for. And then this one. So now we have a shovel. Or I guess this way. Okay, 2 of these. Oh no, just over top. Oh, the hammer holds it together. Okay, it is supposed to stick out some. Okay. Let me try to... There we go. So now you have like a little hammer. And now an axe. There you are, hidden. Now I'm shaking all over the place from the dang scare. I'm sorry that your phone's still not working. Hey, Steel. And look, now we have a little axe. So, for those of you just coming in, this is what I've built so far. I have a little, like car jack that actually stops. Like if you, now I gotta figure it out again. But if you, whoop, how did I do it? Oh, there we go. It will actually stay in whatever locked position. A bumper jack. Listen, you can do that, but it scared the piss out of me. Yeah, like this. It will stay. Which is pretty cool. And then I built an engine. This is will go in the car later. And like I said, it's got so much detail for just being Legos. Um, but there's the engine. And then those little tools should be, I think, 4 tools. Yeah. So then I built an axe, a hammer, a pickaxe, and a shovel. Help! I just slay. Yes, I've added little, like, I never know what to call them, but when you go exclamation point and then you type whatever in, um, I've added those in, and I don't have any emotes really yet. Yes, the commands. I've added commands in, so have fun figuring out what those are. Or you can cheat, to figure out what they are. And yeah, you can do that and cheat. And then I added some like badges for like when people subscribe, and the little the channel points. I've added a little badge for the channel points, and then oh, yeah, see, there you go. Hydrate. Woohoo. Okay, my cup today, it says don't let the muggles get you down. Yeah, I I like spooky stuff, so I chose like spooky stuff here. Um Plus I didn't think that I needed to be confined to either just book or Lego type badges and points, you know what I'm talking about, like all that stuff, or even intro screen. So I found this intro stuff and the border and everything for free from I forget what place it was though. And then I found a set and I showed it to Steele already when I was in her stream the other day. We were looking up, well, I was looking it up and then putting links in for everybody to look at. But I found a couple that I thought she would like that would go with her kind of like Pokemon Eevee theme. And then I found a one that I thought that I liked. It has emotes and all that kind of stuff together. So, when I get some money, I will get that and then add that to my thing. I like Mighty Python, so that's where that one came from. And if nobody gets that reference, I'm sorry. You're deprived. I mean, I love the Holy Grail, but I like Mighty Python. Most of my quotes that I know are from the Mighty Python, are from Holy Grail, but I do like the other movies. Thank you, Steele. And then I found badges for like when people subscribe. It's like a different type of pumpkin each month or however. I've not seen the Flying Circus one, but I know, and it's been a while since I've seen anyone but the Holy Grail, but I have seen other ones. It's just a really long time ago. My kids are obsessed with the Holy Grail, though. It's the only one they've seen. But My Mother Was a Hamster is like their favorite one. I need to watch the other ones again. And Life of Brian, I know I've seen, but it was like a super long time ago. Okay, then these are supposed to be like ramps for later. I'm not sure I've seen the history of the world one, but I know there are a bunch that they did as a group. Okay, there's a little factoid thingy here real quick. It said, "Did you know the sand plates were originally designed to build runways on soft and boggy ground, so like mud or even sand probably. You could lay it down and then it would give the car traction to get out." That's pretty cool. Okay, now it looks like we're building 2 gas cans. That's it, the meaning of life, but maybe the history of the world too, because I remember something when we were looking up. Okay, it was wrong. I know there was something when we were looking up different ones related to the Holy Grail with the kids. Okay, history of the world. Smell works, and I think the meaning of life. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it wants us to build 2 gas cans now. So I will try to do them at the same time so I don't have to flip pages forever. Nope, you're not right. You have a little button on the other side. But yes, I added some commands and the spooky stuff. I figured since I made affiliate, I should, you know, move on from bare bones. Okay. But does anybody have anything planned for the weekend? Nope, you're naked. Dude. We don't really have anything planned. But I feel like I just finally got caught up on laundry from being away last weekend. Ooh, crazy. My husband and my daughter, well, and really everyone else who lives in my house is obsessed with D&D. Like before we moved, my daughter was involved in like 4 different campaigns, and my husband was the dungeon master for one of them. He was for her and a group of her friends. Yes, because they can't fix our money. Yeah, she was in one at our local library. You would take the kids and drop them off from like 5 to 8, and somebody was there to run the campaign. And then she had this teen night through the base, um, and the fellow military member offered to um, run a campaign with them. So that was her second one, and then there was a family game night event every month, and she would sometimes play there. And then the one my husband was running with them, it was crazy. She was in so many of them. She hasn't really found one since we moved, though, which is sad. They are supposed to have one at our local library, but it's run by other teenagers and it's only on Discord. And I think she can't really get into it that way. She would rather meet face to face with people and play, which is odd for her because she hates people. So I think she just can't get into it the way it's currently structured. Yeah. I think she likes the aspect of going and sitting down and chatting with people. She might like it better on Discord, or not on Discord, on like a stream, because it would be more interaction. At least she's seeing the DM. But I don't know. She needs to make some friends at her school, and hopefully some of them play D&D. But she just joined a ton of groups at school, so hopefully she finds some people there who would like to play. I'm not sure what that is, so. Maybe. I'll tell her about it and she can check it out. Okay, that made like little, it's hard to tell, little triangles on both sides of the can. Yeah, fuel cans. We're building 2 of them. But I meant like this step was basically putting those little triangles on the outside. I only intend to do like half the build today. And then the other half Sunday. Because this is like 2,340-ish pieces. So it's pretty big. Or rather, not big, but a fair amount of pieces. And would take quite some time. So I'm going to do half today and half Sunday. Oh, now we're repurposing of roller skates. It might be hard to see, but these are actually like little roller skate pieces. And they have us making them like the spout on the fuel can. Come on, turn just a little bit. Have to use this to see if I can shift the block a little bit. Let me see. So I'm pretty sure the neighbor kids thought I was crazy the other day because these flies are driving me nuts, and I just started smacking the window with the fly swatter trying to kill them. So I'm pretty sure they thought I was crazy because they just happened to be walking by when I did it. Oh, sorry, I missed that from you, Dosley. Yeah, that would be hard to have in person on different continents. That's especially would not be easy to do. So there's the little fuel caps. Okay, and that's them finished. I'll set them off to the side here. Now it looks like we're building a toolbox. Pokemon. A Rattata. There's the other one. I know, and it's hard. I know it's hard for them, like time wise, like hard to find a time where everybody can play because of all the different time zones. That takes true commitment. Because somebody's always playing at kind of an inconvenient time. Like either late or early. Yeah. You know, it's 7 o'clock in the morning for you, but it's midnight for them or whatever. I imagine that's frustrating and hard kind of on everyone. Or it could be, I should say. Okay, then these are the little tools that I left in this bag. Okay, so we have like a thing to take your lug nuts off, a hammer, a screwdriver, a wrench, a different kind of wrench. Catch 'em all! Again, another wrench, a ratchet, a fuel can, and a drill. But it showed only 5 of them going in, so I'm not sure. Ah, yeah, the others are going to go on top. So we'll set those. Yes, the lug wrench for the lug nuts. I'll show you the ones I didn't put in already. Like, theirs are like all these little tools. Okay, 2 of these, 1 of these. Oop. Roll right around and right back off. Okay, that's quite a bit of pieces for this step. Okay, so that's that, and then it's going to click, if I'm doing this right, oh, right here, to be like, eventually open up like that. Okay, now we're basically going to do the same thing, but on the opposite side to make another one. Maybe we'll go to the zoo. We have a zoo pass, so it costs $0 to go to the zoo. We've already paid. And my kids don't care. They would go to the zoo like every day and see the exact same things over and over, and they wouldn't care. Yes, Steele, you missed Ratata. He was just sitting there, and you weren't here to get him. Okay, now we're going to attach that other side. So they're kind of attached like that on the end right now. Oh, well, I guess you have to stop for that. Okay, make sure I'm holding these right. That's understandable, because you're your mom. You'll just have to hope he comes up again. I'm sure, as Ratata, at least in the cards, and even in Pokemon Go, he's a pretty common Pokemon. So maybe he'll come up again. Okay, so I attached both sides, and it would open like this. That's pretty cool. Now it has us putting a wrench and like, I don't know, little oil can thing in there. And then the drill and the ratchet on this side. And that's our little toolbox. And the other ones are inside. It doesn't have anything to like connect them across the top, and it does open pretty easily. So, okay, let's move all our little extra pieces. Now we're on to bag 2 and this extra one. I always have a sweatshirt on to start, and then halfway through I'm like, oh, I'm warm. Never fails. But if I didn't have one on, I'd be freezing like the entire time. So bag 2 doesn't have a buddy bag. Just the big bag and 2 baby bags. I had to get little trays to dump this stuff in, but I'm not sure if that would make it easier or harder. You're supposed to be working? What are you supposed to be to be working on? It's Friday. Does anybody really truly work like on a Friday, or do we all just pretend to work and look busy? I think we all just pretend to be busy on a Friday and hope that nobody notices and we get to leave early. Okay, it doesn't say build to. Yeah, some people don't even pretend. They're just like, nope, I've started my work early or my weekend early, even if I'm here. Yeah, you're probably busier. It's probably like the beginning of your truly busy days, whereas everybody else is finishing. You're just really kind of starting. Listen, you missed it. Crazy got on, and I was not prepared for the level of volume it was at when he's Prime subscribed, and it came. I wasn't really talking to anybody but myself, and this loud ass noise came through my headphones. I probably jumped 3 feet out, and now he says he's gonna clip it to show people. Yep, there we go again. I just scared myself. See? Yes, I'm going to have to turn down the volume on that because I am not prepared. There's nothing really going through my headphones except for those random subscribes. Oh, and it scares the bejesus out of me. Hello, Mistress Neva. Did I say that right? Welcome to our chat. But yeah, so every time that goes off until I I don't know, maybe I have it set up wrong. Or maybe my headphones are just turned up because I borrowed them from my son. So God knows at what he's got them at. There we go. So I don't jump out of my skin anymore. Because I don't have Nevia. Oh, okay. Nevia. Okay. Can't promise I won't mess that up again. But yes, I steal them from his desk, and I don't have anything else like music or going through, so I have no context for what level of volume I'm at. And then I just hear that shoot through the things. Oh, and it scares the bejesus out of me. Okay, honest, I don't know what we're working on right now. I assume it's the base beginnings of the truck. Eat sugar, okay. I didn't go to the grocery store like I planned to because one kid was sick Wednesday, and then one kid was sick, of course, yesterday because they can't be sick on the same day. They have to be opposite days. So I didn't get to the store, so this was the really only candy I had in my house. It's Kinder Eggs. I think this one is supposed to be Black Widow. Well, not Kinder Eggs, but Kinder People. It doesn't have the design like on the Kinder when you open it. It just says Kinder, but I like them. It's really supposed to be Marvel characters. It's really supposed to be like the Hulk and Kinder People equal children. That's fair enough. Okay, let me count the holes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure I put it at the right spot. I did. Okay. I mean, it is better than children. I know they look like children, but technically not children. Okay. Make sure I got all my pieces in the right holes. Sometimes looking at the instructions and the thing, I'm like, I'm not sure that I'm putting this at the right spot. But we're just gonna go with it. A wild Persian. Well, you do whatever you gotta do, Dasley. I know how that is. I kept getting distracted the other night. I was like, I really should be working on adding stuff to my stream, but instead I just sat there doing other things. You got the Pokebutts and and badges, Pokebut badges and channel points. That's cool. My daughter was sitting there next to me when I was looking those up for you. Gotta. That's not true. You can earn money if you put ads in your feed. You get like, I currently have them set up so they're only 30 seconds long, once an hour, and you are supposed to get 30% of revenue. 30% of what? I don't know. I guess the money they're paid to run the ads. And then subscriptions give you money. But I feel you. I have a feeling I could easily spend way more than I make. If you don't have, how do I, that's what I figured, that it wasn't a lot per ad. That's why I did them for as little and as few. I guess the more you do them and for the longer you do them, the more you make. But overall, it's probably not a huge difference. And then, oh, what was I going to say? Oh, that I could spend way more than I could make. And I know as a crafter doing craft fairs and stuff, you should still collect taxes on whatever you sell, but it's something like, unless you make, right, you can delay the ads by like 30 minutes from your start time, and you can't get rid of them completely for the people who start like later in your stream. They automatically pop up. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I used to sell my stuff at a consignment store type deal, and unless you made $500, you didn't actually have to pay taxes. So unless, I think if you don't make $500 doing this, like federal tax time, there's not as much to worry about. Don't quote me. I have no clue. Like, don't take my word as law regarding that or anything. But if you do have to pay taxes, then anything you make during your stream could theoretically be claimed as tax deductible, like the emotes you buy. And again, don't quote me. Like, I am not the be all end on tax law or anything like that. But right. But then you can claim things. So like anything you make on your stream then is tax deductible, or like the emotes you buy, you could prove. Right. And you can claim like any yarn you buy to make things for your stream, then theoretically you should be able to claim on your taxes. It's a tax deduction. So like the emotes you buy, the all that stuff, if you wind up having to pay taxes, keep track of it. That way if you do, you can claim all that. Because I did Instacart. and you're considered a contractor. You don't work for Instacart. You're a contractor, third party, whatever you want to call it. And I could claim oil changes and gas and mileage on my car. But yeah, when I did Instacart, I could do that. Like, I kept track of all the miles I drove, and I got to claim all that mileage, and I could claim gas and oil changes. And because Instacart worked off your phone, I could even claim technically my phone bill as a tax deduction, because I needed the phone in order to do the service. So theoretically, if we made $500, which I'm not doubting, there are some people who make significantly more than $500 and do have to pay taxes. Um, you can claim like for me, Lego sets I buy to then build on stream would be considered a business expense. I would say don't put anything else on the receipt. Like, you know what I mean? Only have that item on the receipt so they could tell the taxes and stuff that you paid on that item, like yarn, for steel and Dostly, like if you bought magic or you D&D minifigures or a pre-done campaign thing. I would think that in the end that would all be tax deductible. But again, don't quote me. I am not a tax expert by any means. uh, but that's my theory based on my time with Instacart, that because I could claim those things with them, then why not with that? Right. I'm not saying that we would, you know, ever have to pay taxes, because it is the $500 rule. But keeping track of the stuff in case, you know what I mean, would be a good idea. But again, I'm not the be all end all on tax prep. I'm telling you, I can't afford anything. All the stuff that I added to my page between last time and this time, I found free or made myself. I didn't say I made it well myself, but yeah, right. I mean, you shouldn't spend every dollar you make back into it, but I mean, a fair amount. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much it costs to essentially live, to pay rent or your mortgage, whichever it is, and then be able to get to work, whether it's you own your car or you're taking public transportation or you're walking, which, unless you live in a big city, isn't really possible, the walking part. And public transport isn't always an option either, depending on where you live. There just really isn't public transportation there. It's crazy. Like, those people who live in their campers suddenly aren't looking so crazy. I don't still want to live in a camper but it like the only way to afford it. Oop. I was like, what is that? Yeah, I was attempting to read that, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a nope. I guess that signifies I've made it when they want me to pay them to promote them, or does that mean I definitely didn't make it? I'm not sure which way to take that. Okay. Where are you? Okay. This piece, there you are, hiding from me. I'm usually on your thing still, but I don't know that much about moderating. Oh, okay. I just scared myself thinking I put this on there backwards or built it wrong. Right. I mean, that's what it really comes down to. You just got to find somebody you could trust to X out the bots and stuff. In all fairness, Crazy's my husband. If I can't trust him, we're in trouble. So this is kind of like the undercarriage body of the car. And he streams. So he, he used to stream and he plans on going. Right, that's the first time I've really had anything that needed to be like moderated. But he does help like doing shout outs and other stuff too, because the way I sit my computer, I stream from my laptop. So my laptop is pushed far back to get the best view I can at the moment of what I'm building. So my keyboard really isn't close, and I do have a Bluetooth keyboard that I could hook up, but he's usually on, so it's not really been an issue so far. There you are. Okay. Okay, Steel, go pretend to work. Okay, now we flip back over again. One of the other sets that I saw that I liked was like a Ouija board set. So all your little tabs and stuff looked like a Ouija board. Oop, okay, Dustley. Have fun. Okay. Oh. A hoot hoot. Does anybody want a hoot hoot? You'll run out of Pokeballs eventually, and then you have to buy more. You don't just get them. There's a thing on Discord you can join as well, and you can do like a daily catch on it. Oop. Dang it. I got those all smushed on there and then had them one too close. There we go. Okay. Okay. Have fun with your training videos. Yep, you missed the hoot hoot. No hooty hoot for you. Oop. Okay. Now we gotta match up these little parts. There we go. I don't really know which is the front or the back. Okay, what's KH? Is it anime? Kingdom Hearts? Ah! I've never played that game. I have seen it, but I have never played it. Okay. More peen. What is with the peen objects? You know that's what it looks like, steel. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. Oh. I can hold. Doesn't it? Doesn't it look just like that said object? I picked it up and I was like, oh, come on now. Lego, you made that too easy. It apparently wants me to guess what is halfway down this thing, or roughly halfway down. Oh no, I don't have to guess. They have a little... But apparently I guessed well. Okay. That's good for whoever is near that. Ooh. Seal, it's you? You're near that? That makes sense. You are in the Florida. Are you one of those, what are they, like Florida man or no? Listen, I get tornadoes out of nowhere. We have no warning. We're like, yeah, the weather's bad. Oh, there's a tornado. That's the warning I get. Okay, looks like the first hole. Like the guy who at what is he? Yeah, he had a gator and like threw it at the drive-through person or whatever it was. It was crazy. Whatever the whole real story was crazy. Okay, I don't know if this is supposed to be the front or the back, but this is where we're at. It says there's an ad starting in like 45 seconds. I believe that. That is like those neighborhood apps. Um, where you can join the Facebook groups about your neighborhood. I would only join one so that I could like read the gossip. I would never post anything in there, but I would definitely stop and watch all the neighborhood gossip. I turned on the like notify me when ads are going to happen. So we'll see if it's true, if it's working, if it really tells me when ads are about to happen. But like I said, it says ads starting soon right now. Oh, that's good to know, Doth. So I'm like, I turned it on in hopes that I wouldn't be trying to... Yeah, if you subscribe, I turned off ads for you. As like a, woohoo, a bonus for subscribing, you don't get ads. Listen, I am pretty close to a negative right now because the military is still screwing us and we don't even work for them anymore. Yeah, I only set it for like the shortest amount of time the ad would run with the biggest gap between them. So it's like 1 30-second ad every hour. So in theory, it shouldn't be horrible for the people watching. In theory. Okay. Okay, let's see. This. And there. Oh, come on. Snap on. Okay. Go and maybe work or get sidetracked again. Okay. If you're like me, it definitely will be sidetracked again. My ad set to manual, then it ran and... Ah, that would work too. I mean, you could use that ad time, but did you have it turned off for... Okay. Come off. There we go. Did you have the ad still turned on then for even people who subscribed or no? Because I mean, if you turn it off for people who subscribe, then... Sorry, this is being... No. Oh, there we go. Now it went on. So both sides now. But if you did that and then you had the ads turned off for people who subscribe, then they would see you get up and leave your computer. But I mean, it is a way to do it. There's not really a wrong way to do it. It's just however. And they may have changed it since you did it too. So who knows? Okay. We want this. Okay, so like I said, this is like the base of the car. And I don't know if this is the front or the back though. But this is how it's going so far. These are shocks, which are pretty cool. I mean, that this Lego car has shocks. I'm easily amused or excited. However you want to do that. Say it. Whatever. Okay. Have fun lurking. Okay. Celio, and I probably said that Pokemon's name wrong. I probably butchered it. Okay. Now it wants us to set that aside and work on another piece, but it doesn't say make two, so we'll just roll with it. Okay. This, two of you, and another peen. Oh, no one caught Celio. Okay. Come on. There we go. This. That's why they had us do it that way. 3. Okay. Now okay. Oop. Apparently I didn't get something in right. There we go. There we go. So there's like that axle, or where the wheel will go eventually, I believe. Then another one of these through apparently all of those. Okay. Now we're going to build another one essentially for this side. Okay. Where's our little... There it is. This way. This way. This way. This way. Oop. This way. Okay. Okay. Okay, like this, like Oop. Those little, come on. These little dangly bits keep stopping me or catching every time I go to set it down. And it's getting annoying. Okay, now like that, then like that, and this. Through the side here, and then through basically all those blocks. Number 48, 49. Every time I go to set it down, I gotta swing those little bits out of the way. 2 of these. We are getting near the end of this bag though, because there are getting fewer and fewer pieces on here. Okay, let's see where they want this. So, 2 of everything though, basically, so it's probably each side. Let's make sure we got this the right direction. There we go. Once this right here. Okay, then over here. Did I just pick up another one? I did. Oops. Okay, so there were no extra pieces left in this bag. They were all used. Which is odd because there were a lot of these little peggy pieces, and there's usually extra of those. Okay, yep, I got it right. Yeah, ooh, I almost scared myself. Okay. That. Scared myself there thinking I put pieces on wrong. But nope. Okay. I said I was only going to split this into 2, but that's all right. I can stay. Just be on longer than I thought I would. Okay, so this one has a buddy bag as well as a full bag. So a buddy bag, a big bag, and then probably 1 or 2 baby bags inside. Just 1 baby bag. And there's the main bag. Always make sure you've dumped all your Legos out of your bag, or else you'll be hunting for the one that's still in the bag at some point, which has happened on numerous occasions. It's not fun. Okay. can get two to stack together for me. Okay, we built two of these. And now again, I got to make sure I have it facing the right direction, or else you wind up with all kinds of stuff. It's going to clip right back here. Okay, next time we need this. Okay. I will say that sometimes these cars are kind of, if you've got big fingers, you might run into issues where it's hard to get certain pieces on, because they tend to put them in like the most inopportune spaces. Make sure you got that all clicked on there good. Okay. Okay. Now it looks almost like headlight, tail lights, something like that. Part of the bumper, essentially. Who knows? I could be totally wrong. Okay, and that one goes on the other side. Okay, move this. Okay. Okay. Maybe start of doors. So maybe this is the front, because maybe this is like the start of where a door would open or close. Pan pour? Anybody want a pan pour? That's what's up next. Okay, let's see. Here. Here. Oh, you've decided you want the pan pull. Where are you, tiny little brick? Okay, what else do I need? Oh. Yay, Crazy, you caught a pan pour. I wonder which version of a pan pour it is. We've built up some of the inside of the car here. We're building up the sides, starting to go up the vehicle. This is the first time I've seen a Lego piece like this. It's almost like two of the corner pieces already connected, but it's one shorter in the middle. But this is the first time I've seen one like that. Okay. And again, that one piece might be kind of harder to get in if you have bigger fingers to get laid down in there. Okay, now it looks like maybe the floor of the car. It's hard to tell. But I'll set this somewhere off to the side. We haven't used any of our stickers yet. Let me get a drink. And when I change, eventually, not anytime soon, that is, when I change the setup, I'll probably have like the instructions on the screen so you can see them as well. But for right now, this is how we're doing it still. Okay, like this. You. I know that's how a lot of other streamers do it who build Legos. They have the instructions on the screen. But with the way mine is right now, that's not really all that feasible for me. I think it would take up a lot of my visual screen. Like the space you guys have to see what I'm doing. Once you guys have more of a field of vision for what I'm building, then maybe. Oop, stay on there. Okay. If need be, I can stretch this into 3 builds. If time doesn't work. Well, that just fell right off of there. If I run out of time, because I do have to get my tiny peoples from school eventually. Okay. But I still have time left for that before I have to truly worry. Okay, like this, then like this. Same on this side. I have chicken noodle soup in my crock pot though. So dinner is basically done. I just have to add noodles about a half an hour before before we're ready to eat time wise. I love crock pots and Instapots. Anything to make cooking easier or less time consuming. Okay. Now on these. Anybody else love crock pot, Instapot? I love kind of set it and forget it type things. Chicken and dumplings. I haven't made chicken and dumplings, but my daughter is allergic to gluten. So until and I guess if I found, I don't really know how to make dumplings. I get that it's probably just like flour, egg, water, whatever, and make like a dough. But if there's yeast involved, me and yeast are no go. I can't do bread. I can't, like, I never get the water right that you add to like to make bread. The water's too hot, too cold, whatever. It just never seems to work with me. Right. As long as there was no yeast involved in it, I could probably make gluten-free versions and then make it. But we do the egg noodles that are made without gluten. So like they use gluten-free flour or whatever. We do that. Flour, sugar, butter. If I could figure out how to do that, then yes. I'm not sure my kids would eat it though. They don't like we tried making chicken gnocchi. They hated it. It was mush. They didn't like it. So I'm not sure that they would eat dumplings either, like that kind of dumplings. They'll eat Asian dumplings because I guess they're more cooked or thinner, so they cook. Yeah, they don't like mush, or like the way it feels in their mouth. Essentially, I know that's weird, and it could sound really bad out of context, but they don't like stuff like that. But I do a cheeseburger soup they like, and a potato soup, and then a broccoli soup, broccoli cheddar, and then I do one that's like broccoli cheddar and potato soup got together and had a baby. It's delicious. Yeah, I can't eat tomatoes either. I have the same problem. They have it to much less of an extent as I do, but there's a bunch of things I can't. I say can't eat, but it's more like don't eat because of the texture in my mouth. Like Jello, mm-mm. Jello makes me want to barf. I cannot do Jello. But things like there's a ton of stuff that just the way they feel in my mouth makes me kind of sick to my stomach. So I don't eat them. uh, but yeah. So I would just have to experiment. Yeah, I don't do applesauce, and pudding for me is hit or miss. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Um, but yeah, it's not good. But yes, I could, maybe if I made just like biscuits and they could just eat it with it. We do kind of like I make it in the crock pot, like a pot pie soup, but it's like the insides of a pot pie is the soup, and then I just make biscuits and they add those to it as they please. Just Pillsbury biscuits. My daughter can eat some gluten, but she can't eat a ton of it. Um, so like, and most of the time she just opts not to eat those things because she's the one who has to deal with it in the end. I'm looking for a second one. There is no second one. If she eats too much of it, she can't go to the bathroom easily. She gets, like super constipated. So, she just opts to not eat, or I find like a gluten-free version of it. And for like, we're getting used to doing no gluten because they had her go back to eating gluten so they could do some tests and see if maybe she had kind of grown out of it, or like how bad it was, if they wanted to classify her as celiacs or not. So for like a year she was back to eating it, and now we're back off it again. So we're playing the game. Okay. So, but yeah, I learned to make, I hardly ever buy like cookies in the store and stuff like that. It's all what I make myself at home. Did I mess that up? I can't tell. It doesn't look right, but I can't tell where something went wrong. Okay. I need a better view. Well, in fairness, she is 14 and pretty much doesn't remember ever eating gluten. She, no, I did that right. I did it the only way I could have done it. She was like 4 when they said she shouldn't eat gluten anymore. So in fairness, she doesn't ever really remember eating gluten. Okay, that's right. Yeah, she doesn't ever really remember eating gluten, so yeah, it definitely made it easier for her because she doesn't remember it. So it's hard to miss something you didn't have or don't remember having. Okay, sorry. I thought I messed something up, but I don't think I did. Now, maybe it's just the way it looked. I'm going with it's just the way it looked, because I don't see them covering that up. Hopefully it sorts itself out. I thought I messed up, but I can't see if I did, where I did. So we'll figure it out. Yes, Nicholas, you got to see, you should have, scroll down. He might not be able to see it because I think he's on his phone and I don't know how it looks on the phone. I'll have to explain it to him later when he gets home. But yeah, you should have like a great ball and an ultra ball. Yeah, that's what I figured, that he either couldn't see it or that it wasn't displayed very well on the phone. Okay, we're flipping again. And putting this on. Boo. This picture's killing me. I keep thinking it's not right somewhere, but I also can't find it, so it'll just drive me insane till it works itself out. Oop, that didn't stay on very well. Ooh, saved it. A shiny Mareep? Can you, like, from this game? You can get shinies? What? Rude. Oh, yes, I need a shiny. I collect all the shinies. Yep, now I have to... Hello, Kevin. Okay, I gotta hold this right or I'm gonna wind up for sure doing something wrong. How are you today, Kevin? Are you farming away? Make sure I didn't... There went my mouse. Oops. Oh, there it is. Okay. One of these, and a baby one. Oh, we have a trailer hitch. We have a little trailer hitch. It's kind of hard to see, but there you go. Now it looks like we're going to make an exhaust. Where does it expect me to stick this? Oh, up here. I was looking too far down. Everything but what you should be doing. You like the where would they like me to stick this? I was looking for a hole that wasn't there. The hole was somewhere else. But now we have an exhaust pipe thingy. Oh, now we're going to attach this to the thing, but I got to make sure I do it correctly. Okay. There we go. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Okay. There's some more. Now our vehicle is bigger. I don't know, what's a Land Rover? SUV, truck? What do you consider that? I said, where do they want me to stick this? I was looking down here for a hole, and the hole was up here. Yes, yes, what the fun. Where do they want me to stick this? I see how it is. Carrot's not here to gang up on. I even made a little command thing for Carrot. Or in honor of Carrot. Well, it's not with his name, but yes, in Carrot's spirit, I made one for Carrot. Do moms. It's either mom or moms. I forget if I put just single mom or if I put moms. Moms are people too. Just for Carrot. Yeah, that won't work. I feel like that. Some days are definitely like that. Ah, for some reason, somebody else's mouse was next to mine where I normally sit on the couch and do my work. And I tried using their mouse and I was like, why isn't this working? Oh, it's not my mouse. That's why it won't move anything on my computer. Oh, I didn't tell you guys what this section was. It showed me a picture. I think it's either like the grill or the back bumper. I'm not sure, but it is definitely one of the two. Come on. out. I'll show you how this is shaping up in just a second. There's the other one. Okay, and that's how it's looking so far. Okay. Is it 5 p.m. yet? Not at my house. Your 5 p.m. still or my 5 p.m.? We're in different time zones. I guess you'd want it to be your 5 p.m. In that case, you have just under 2 hours. Whichever is closest, yours. I'm an hour behind you. I don't think you want to get further away from 5 o'clock. Where are you? Okay. Did you get underneath? No? Oh, turned on its side. Yeah, mine's further away. You don't want that. And there's really not a way to get closer and stay on our continent. You have to get in the ocean. I know Jimmy Buffett, he bit it this week. Listen, I don't know what's left. Betty White died and the Queen died. I don't know. And RBG, I got nobody left. You know, besides actual people I know. Yes, RBG. Notorious RGB. So rude. Yeah, she's turning over in her grave. She spent all her whole life essentially trying to accomplish those things and to keep them. And then as soon as she dies, they... Robin Williams too. But when she died, then to show their respect and for her, they changed literally everything she spent her whole life working towards. I love RGB. A barbacle. I think I read that right. Okay, I think I just built the grill, but I'm not sure. That's what just got built. You have to change the type of ball you're throwing at it. I can understand that. He was a great like person overall. Okay, this way. This way. I'll remember for you just like everything else. He can't remember anything. Oh, now they want us to turn it all the way over. So, like this. Nope, like this. Now I got those in my way. No. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, nope, staying upside down. We need this and this. Okay. Oh, that is the end of bag 3. So this is where we're at right now with my axles flopping everywhere. Shocks, not axles. And what could be described as jiggly underneath, just hanging out. I want to say this is the front and this is the back, especially since the trailer hitch, but who knows? The craziness sometimes. And still no stickers used yet, so maybe they won't be used till like almost the end. We do have a steering wheel though, so we have that to look forward to. Okay. It looks like this section is maybe like your kind of dash console area. Looks like that's what we might be building right now. Oop, got stuck to my hand. She is so nice. You still won't remember by the time you get home. So I'll still have to remind you. But it's the thought that counts. Okay. Nope, I think that's too big. I think it's these two. I think it's these pieces, yep. Okay. Yeah. I feel like people say that about me too. Like, oh, you're so nice. That's because you don't know me. You only know the nice me on the internet. A Sour Patch Kid. I love Sour Patch Kids. In fact, that's what I was going to get at the store for my feed sugar thing, but I didn't get to the store because it was crazy raining here this morning, and I'm not going out in that and running from the car to the grocery store door just for some Sour Patch Kids. Ah, I mean, that's good that nobody says anything bad about you at work. I When they were handing out filters, I thought that line was stupid, so I went in another one. I'm generally the person somebody complains about. It says ads starting soon. Um, for those of you who have ads. But yes, I'm that friend that you have to warn people about. I am definitely that friend that you have to tell me to be nice to other people. And it's not that I'm not nice so much as I don't always feel the need to protect other people's feelings. Okay, Dostley. I am definitely that friend that you warn other friends about, or you have to tell to be, you know. Don't ever put me on speakerphone, which is all this is giant speakerphone. Yeah. Okay, I did that one. Oh, I'm trying to build it again. That's not the next step. Right. Like I always felt when I worked outside the house like to be nice to like customers and stuff, but I don't feel the need to be nice to coworkers unless I actually like them. Okay, two. I forgot to pick up a piece. Oh, yeah. Like, I am definitely, you either love me or hate me. There can be no middle ground. I hate when the pages get like, are super thick and then you miss a step in the crease. Yeah, I am either you love me or you hate me. There can be no middle ground. And I also don't care that people don't like me. So that doesn't help matters. Yeah. I had so when one I don't know, like 3 bases ago, I was what they called a key spouse. So it's basically supposed to be, and not everybody has them. It's an Air Force thing. I think majority. Okay, mistress. Glad you're back. Um, so key spouse. It's. I think it's really only an Air Force thing. They have them. Have fun. Um, but it's basically supposed to be for the spouses, in between the spouses and the chain of command. So they can bring, like, say their husband's deployed and they need help mowing the grass or finding childcare or whatever. They come and they tell you, which was great, but not everybody liked the answers they were given. So one commander politely asked me not to be a key spouse anymore. And when I say asked, I mean he waited till I had surgery and then said he didn't need me anymore and told everybody else I quit. And then the commander we had after him literally begged me to be a key spouse for the same reasons the other one asked me to quit. So it is very much a love me or hate me situation. They respected that I wasn't going to say yes and agree with things just because they were my husband's chain of command. They wanted to know if things weren't really working, then let us know. We cannot change them or make them better if you're not willing to tell us that they're not working. Oh, okay. That's yes. Yes, I feel that mood often. Snow runt has appeared. Okay. Rude! Don't they know? You use an extra special ball. It should be happy to be in your ball. Ooh, this one's got a lot of pieces. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely going to be like your steering column and such. Okay. Now, oop, sorry, I gotta check a message. Oh, it's just that somebody sent me a video. Okay, so put that control panel. This is what I just built. This kind of, it's probably going to be like the steering wheel, and eventually this is probably going to connect to the motor and then allow you to turn the wheels. That's how my other ones are. Like turning the steering wheel on the little Lego actually will turn the wheels and stuff. It's pretty cool. This one will probably do the same thing. Okay, let's see. Where are you? No, that was right. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oop. Okay, so here, clip that on there. Oh. Again, if you have large hands, be prepared for this not to be an easy step. You have to get this tiny gear in this little space and then push this bar like all the way through 7 layers of Legos. Okay. Um, so I used to bite my nails a lot, like a lot when I was a little kid, and now they aren't very strong, like they break super easily. And up till a couple weeks ago, they were growing like weeds. I actually had to trim them down because it was hard to grip the tiny Legos. Like when I was making the Venomized Groot, it was hard to grab like the little things that were supposed to be the teeth on those plants. So I trimmed them, and then of course all of them broke. I was like, well, there goes that. But now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Well, for a couple weeks. Now we're making the petals. Okay. So nope, on top there. Nope, one too close. I shouldn't have pressed it down. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sure. I think I stopped it from going through to everybody, but it'll show up for me. Or maybe I didn't stop all links, but just like long links. I don't know. My husband told me to do something, so I did it. Which is unusual, so he should be thankful. Okay, yep, it showed up. Okay, give me 1 second because I threw my mouse off the computer. I didn't really throw it, I bumped it. I forgot it was close, but oh, my house smells so good because chicken noodle soup. Okay, give me a second. Yes, 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 confirm. I want to do it. Okay, I got. They even left space so you can press the petals. Ooh, so pretty. I'm horrible with my nails. I can't what if I get, even if I get fake nails done, or like the gel acrylic you can put on top of your own nails. I'm horrible with them. They have to be super short. But those are very pretty. Go away. Come back. Um, but yes, I was always gotten them very short because if I get them really, not even medium, I always wind up having a problem and I catch them on everything. Like, I think if I had them on for a while, I could get used to them longer, but I couldn't do like long right off the bat. But they are very pretty. This. Two. Okay. Sorry, I thought I was trying to catch up reading. When I clicked the link, my thing changed. So then I thought I missed something, but nope. I mean, more power to you. If you can do them at that length, that's great. But like I said, I think if I had them for a while, I could get used, like I would need time to get used to them before I could have them that length. I couldn't just do that like right off the bat. Okay. Some more console. There we go. Well, I hope that's where they wanted it because it went in there. you. Okay, now it looks like we're building a shifter. Come on. Okay, I'll show you. It looks like you have like your shifter and then you can see the pedals underneath there. Look, it's a little mug. A little coffee mug. Yes, it's crazy how much detail they can get. Because you're like, oh, it's a car. But it's not just a car. There's a lot of detail in it. Yeah. Okay, make sure I put that on there correctly. And that's like the e-brake. That thing hanging off. It's like the e-brake. But yeah, now it has a little cup holder with a mug in it. Oh, did I miss a couple? Oh, I try to read these little things they put in here, but sometimes I miss them. It says the second gear stick mimics four-wheel drive and diff lock functions for your rough terrain. And then this one says, don't forget to bring coffee to stay awake and alert in the jungles and deserts. Carbink, I probably said that wrong. I'm pretty sure I say half these Poke names wrong. I don't know what that one is either. Now it looks like we're building the center console. We put in the center console there. Okay, now we're building seats. For a second, it looked like that one Lego wasn't pressed down. It looks like the butt part of seats, not the seat back, but the seat butt. It says we're going to build 2, which makes sense. Oh. That is kind of weird. Okay, crazy. Yeah, that Pokemon was weird. I don't know that I've ever seen one, or maybe I have and I just didn't know its name or didn't remember it. But that Pokemon definitely looked weird. Okay, it says make two, so I'm going to try to do both of them. That way I don't have to flip back pages. Right? Definitely. I know when we used to do Pokemon Go, it was like, that is an ice cream or an iceberg or a drop of water or whatever. And you're like, okay, I've no longer questioning how they look. Apparently, I just want to keep dropping these. Okay, there's our seats, the the bottom of them. Now it shows them. Yep, smooth all the way back against. Yeah. Yeah, they came out with like the Alolan versions. They just took like the same Pokemon and made it look different. Kind of. And you're right, it is kind of hit and miss. Some are like, wow, that's so nice. And others you're like, man, that don't even make sense. Now we have our steering wheel. Come on. There we go. So yeah. So I just put the steering wheel on here, but you can see kind of this, it'll move that, which will probably eventually move the wheels and maybe turn something on the motor. Ooh, our first sticker, which I don't really like. Not that I don't like the sticker. I just always feel like I don't always get them in the right spot. Like, well, that one you don't really notice. But it's supposed to look like, kind of like your dashboard, nav, whatever, your radio, all that kind of stuff is what it's supposed to look like. And the sticker kind of does. And then this is supposed to be maybe like a glove compartment-y type thing. Well, it's going in the glove compartment area, or what would be the glove compartment area on a real car. It looks like it's gonna have a phone. Well, I mean, it is a Range Rover. I guess for the amount you pay for, you should have a phone. Or maybe it's just the handle, and to me it looks like a phone. Okay, that's the end of bag 4. So you can kind of see like where it looks like a phone. I guess that could look like a handle too. It's kind of hard to tell at this point because this is kind of open. So I'm not sure. Let's see. I can do bag 5. We'll do bag 5 as the last bag, and then I'll have to stop so that I can go get my Minions from the bus stop. But it looks like bag 5 doesn't have, oops, trying to throw it in the wrong place. Yes, 1 more hour for you. You can count down the hours with me. See, I make your Friday go fast. I'll help your Friday go by faster by watching me build. Or at least I hope it makes your Friday go faster. Okay. For this, it looks like maybe the wheel well. Is that what you call it? It's definitely helping. Yeah, like it looks like this will probably maybe be like one of the wheel well things. Sometimes it's hard to tell by the picture like what it actually will be. Just take a stab in the dark sometimes. Okay. This. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be like wheel well type area. Clip down. Because we're getting smooth Legos where they make it like no bumps or no ridges. And usually those are done on like the outermost layer to give it like a finished look. Oh, it didn't scare the bejesus out of me that time. Carrot! Carrot! How have you been? I was thinking about you. I made a command just for you. I made a command just for you. Well, it's not carrot, it's mom's. Or mom. But it's in spirit of you. Every channel is gonna have a carrot inspired mom uh command. So I notice on some people on their channel points they have like videos or like pictures that come up, but I don't know how to do that. Like how to attach a video or like a picture to a channel point thing. I guess I'll have to ask. I know Mr. Harrell has one like that. He's got two. One plays Nom Nom, and the other plays like this German thing. So it it's his other video is like on a submarine or something, and the submarine is going SOS, help us, we're sinking, we're sinking. But the guy who's on the other end and hears the thing is German, and he hears sinking. Like, what are you sinking? Tell me, what are you sinking? And he doesn't realize they're calling for an SOS because they're sinking, not thinking. Which I guess is only funny if you have a very weird sense of humor like I do. Okay. Squeeze that on there. Yes, I was right. It is a wheel well fender thingy thingy. And now I just got to put it on correctly. So there's the thing we just built over the tire. Sometimes you have to put all the different ones in so you can remember which one you actually own. Woohoo! Catch all the balls. Or use the balls to catch the Pokemon. You're just... Listen, that happened. There are not 5 of us on who have it. There should be. It should be you, me, Nick, Carrot. It should be 5 of us on here. Is it because I haven't chatted in a while? We'll do that. Maybe now try it. Maybe it's because I hadn't chatted in a while. No, it says there's not 5 of us. Hmm. Right? Well, there needs to be 5 people playing the Pokemon game. But there should be, because it's me, Crazy, Steel, Dostley, and Carrot. That's 5. Or do I not count because it's my channel? Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only thing I can think of that it doesn't count, wouldn't count me, but I mean, it's still my channel and I'm in the chat, so I don't know. Right? There's 5 of us in here who are actively playing or have the ability to play. Rude. Okay. This is a headlight little sectiony thing. And that's what it looks like on. Try to get it better. So when I set up to stream, there was no glare because there was no sun. And the sun has progressively come out. And I had opened the blinds a little bit more to let a little bit light in because it was dark outside. And now it's light outside and now there's too much glare. And I'm not fancy. I don't have remote controlled blinds. Okay. Oh, there you are. Hiding underneath the book. Sometimes I feel like I have to look at it multiple times because I'm not sure I've put that piece on there right, despite the fact that I've looked at it multiple times. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay, now this one's going to go on this side. Okay, and that's how that side looks. Now I'm going to work on that other headlight. Okay, there's that other headlight section. And there's it on as well. So now we have 2 headlights. Okay, this is our last step. And then we can figure out where to raid to. Did I miss a step? I did. I got too excited. There we go. That's a quick fix. Okay, and those are extra. So we have this, this. Okay, and this is like more of the grill slash where the hood will go. So this is where we're gonna stop today. I got about a third of the way through, so this will have probably 3 parts instead of 2. But that's kind of the inside of the car. You can see the bottom of the seats and the steering wheel. Yeah, I'm just about to be done. That because I don't want to do another bag and then it take too long and I have to rush to pick the kids up from the bus stop. But this is where we're at. We have a little tow hitch. And then that's the front. And I also built, it'll go on it later, but 2 little gas cans. A jack that actually works. You can push it up and then catch it, and then you push that thing and it drops back down. And we built a toolbox that you can open and see the tools in. And then these are like, yes, now you've got a badge, woohoo! And these little like track like things. And then we have a pickaxe, a hammer, an axe, and this one's kind of hard to see, but a shovel. And these are all things that they'll have a place on the Range Rover at the end. Like everything will have a place to just sit. And then of course the motor that I built earlier. But I only got about a third of the way done. I thought I would get a couple more bags done, but that's all right. Yeah. We had fun and we chatted. Okay. Does anybody have like a person they'd like to raid into? All the notifications. A channel that you'd like me to I know the Yellow Witch is live. Or she was an hour ago. Right, I'm not sure. Somebody's playing Pokemon, another Pokemon. 9.5. It said like the Yellow Witch was alive an hour ago, but I don't see her like listed as live now. And apparently I can't spell. Oh, she is live. Catch the Badoo! Yeah, Kevin, you have to do !/PokeStart, and then it'll give you like yeah. So that's your Pokemon you started with. Now you can do Catch and try to get. You don't have any gifts. Let me try. Maybe I don't have any gifts either. Let's see. I don't have any presents either. Is that who you want to raid into Zach? Oh, Badoo escaped. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now I lost it. Go up. There it goes. Zach M. Rutledge. Okay. Oh. Oh, thank you so much, Kaz. Oh, there we go. There it is. Bye. Thank you so much, everyone who sat and watched me build 1/3 of a vehicle and chatted. And I hope I helped your Friday workday go by faster. And thank you for everybody who subbed and has followed and has helped so far. Thank you so much. I'll be on Sunday with more build for this. Thank you guys so much, and I'll be back Sunday to build more of this, and hopefully you'll be back then too. Have a great day.